my God. Oh, wow. I remember these like yesterday.
I miss it.
You ever had the, is the green one like, is that tea? Is that matcha? I can't remember.
Well, there's a matcha and there's a wasabi one.
Oh, I see the wasabi. Oh my gosh.
It's matcha. This one is matcha. This is the wasabi.
I knew it. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yay! She surprised me with a goodie bag. Oh my gosh. I gotta go somewhere so I can bring one back too. We are reviewing this. I hope we get a chance to talk. We got a little bit of music in the background. I am gonna lab us up. Push come to shove, we'll go outside where it's a little bit of sun because it's probably cool in the shade, but it doesn't matter. Oh, we got the matcha tea. I think I saw that earlier. This is so good. I think this has. I feel like it has something different. I feel like I'm tasting some ginger, but not really. I'm tasting something, some kind of root. I don't remember what it is though. Anyway.
Every week I have a different tea up here for sampling, and I'm doing chai for the rest of the year.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay. Whew. All right, we're gonna try this out.
Yeah. Two of them are black teas, cacao and coconut, and then.
You don't mind? Do you mind if I record? Are you okay? Okay. Awesome. Oh, cheers. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It has such a great body.
Yeah. These tins are designed to come off so you can open them and smell the tea. Gives you an idea of the flavor. And then my teas are in the center. Come on.
This is so dope.
So excellent selection of green teas. We have 14 artisan oolongs. There's a few that we flavored. Nice wide variety of black tea and a good group of white teas too. And I do have a menu. It's two-sided. It's also a little out of date, but just know that for table service or even to go, everybody with one of these is behind the counter. So I can make it for you hot or cold. However you like.
Sweet. This is where it's at. Okay. All right, I'm gonna figure out what we're doing.
Take your time. There's over 100 different teas in here. Make it prepare for you.
Oh my gosh, I am in tea heaven right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me know when
Jeez,
you're ready.
that was awesome. Thank you.
Here, it's a top favorite with green tea. It's very grassy. It's like the finest shade-grown sencha you will find in Japan.
Okay.
Next up, Dai Ling. It's grown on the Pear Mountain in Taiwan. It's like rich green soup. I cannot describe the mouthfeel that you're going to experience here, but it's very, very satisfying. Moonlight White is your white tea. Dried in the shade for 2 days. Pretty deep and complex for a white tea. And then Ancient Forest, my favorite. This is my pound white tea. I never run out. It's the Vietnamese black, 300 to 500-year-old trees.
Wow.
Y'all enjoy.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh my gosh. So we have sat here and had some amazing tea. This one is definitely my fave. That one was the shocker of all of them because I did not think that was going to be as tasty. And then that was good. Very good. Which one was Vietnamese?
This one.
That one? Love it. So we just sat here and finished recording an episode on Undo Life Rebranded. I'm going to switch it up today because I did show from yesterday's video that I was going to roll into what happened with the M3. I will put that video out after this one. There's some, there's just something about today that needs to be shared. It has more urgency to be shared than the car stuff at the moment, and then whatever else I was going to share behind that. So I'm going to share that in this video today. I will throw up a visualizer so that yay I'm gonna throw up a visualizer in the background or in the foreground so that you see it while we're just sharing the conversation. Did we talk? Did we talk much about how I was the feeling from over there? Did I share that in the episode?
You did not, actually.
Wow, man, how did I not share that? We're gonna have to talk about that. I'll share it right here before I let you go into that video. So let me say this: sometimes we don't know why we feel what we feel, but our intuition is the strongest thing that God gives us to the point that can be life or death. And in this particular case, we were sitting over there where we just had sushi. Caroline was asking me, was I going to stay there and work? And I just was like, for the life of me, could not answer if I was going to stay because I love this area, love coming out here. And of course, I want to be out of the studio and working on content. And I remember going into the restroom and I'm thinking to myself, bro, why do you feel so weird? Like, what is up? Why are you? That should have been an easy answer to sit here and stay, but something about me just was off. And when I came out, I could have easily just told her, hey, you know what? I'm going to go home and I'm just going to go edit my content and go from there. But instead, when I was coming out, I was asking her about where we were going to sit outside. And she didn't really answer me.
I didn't know at the time either. I was just, I don't.
But it's good. But it's good. It's good. She wasn't supposed to know. That was her assignment. That was her assignment in the moment. So she just kind of, hey, let's go outside. And then I pointed to an area that was, she wanted some sunshine. I'm like, hey, there's some sunshine right there. She kept going, and I just was like, okay, she don't want sunshine. So went to the car, and I was like, let me put my stuff in the car, and we ended up walking. So we ended up walking. We walked around here. We got to a place that we had been for a little. We had been before, and then we ended up coming over here to ZT. So it was just like, OMG. So by the time we walked in there, the aroma of everything and just the whole vibe. And then we went back and walked again, and we came back and we said, we're just going to sit and have some tea. And this conversation happened by way of doing that. And it was in the moment of us sitting here, tasting the tea and all of that, that my intuition said to me, this is where you were supposed to be. And what I'll just tell you is back to that thing that I talk about, awareness, desire, and clarity. When you do this stuff so much, it becomes innate. It becomes a part of your makeup. When you just follow, you just go with it. You desire to go with it. So the awareness that I wasn't feeling right, but the desire to figure out what that was and to kind of push through and not give in to giving up. Not giving in to giving up, because leaving here was not the thing that I was supposed to be doing. We were supposed to be having our conversation, but I was feeling so weird that the thought of going home did come to mind. But it's the desire to continue with what the mission is, what my assignment is for today, to follow through with that. And then you end up having clarity because somebody's not paying attention to what the heck's going on, but that's part of the assignment. And we end up over here and end up inside getting tea and having an amazing episode for Undo Life with Brandon. So I wanted to share that with you and leave that with you. Let me leave some clips up for you all to understand what that conversation was even about. And what I will say is that soon we will have content coming out for the podcast, and I'll keep you all informed about that. But in the meantime, be your biggest ally. All right. Continue to show up for yourself, love yourself, because you can only show up for you and love yourself the best first. You can't do it for anybody else before you do it for you. All right. As always, y'all know what to do. Keep driving. Salute. I think the reality of the way life works now is what I keep at the forefront. What I keep at the forefront is if I have a client that is under contract, or if I have a client that promises that they're going to use my services and then backs out, or are not able to complete whatever their part of that contract is, now I realize that, okay, that was a possibility going in, no matter how great or sweet this whole thing was supposed to be, this project was supposed to be, and whatever that was supposed to do for the next thing or the next project or for the mission moving forward. I always have to realize that that can't happen. So if and when it does, okay, it happened.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably the difference. But it's also
preparing you for something else, and this is something like the outcome you can't control.
You can't. I can't. Well, what did we just talk about earlier? That the other gentleman right there just said too. The Rick Rubin clip.
Oh yeah, okay. Don't please anybody. Make yourself happy first, right? Like
something like that.
If you're gonna create something, create something that makes you.
Create it for you.
Yeah, create it for you. Yeah.
Yeah, you create it for you. Same thing that. Oh, I can't get his name out. Quentin Tarantino. Same thing he said when asked about him watching his own film. He's like, yeah, I watch my own films. He said, I made them for me. He said, everybody else is invited.
Yeah, that's very good.
So I love that. I love that those are the two things that resonate when it comes for me, just building my brands and creating content, is that I understand the value that I bring with the content, and I hope that my experience resonates with someone the way it resonates with me, or the way someone else's experience that is similar to mine resonates with me. I hope that it does, but if it resonates for another reason, that's fine too. If it doesn't resonate at all, that's fine, because I can't control where other people are in their life for them to see it and understand it. That's not on me. What's on me is the reason that I'm making the content, the reason that I'm building the brand, and am I okay with that at the end of the day? And as long as I'm fine with that, when it's released and put out there, I'm good to go. So whatever happens after that happens, and I'm okay, because I understand what my desire was and what the mission was, what the assignment was and is.
I like that. I like how you put that. I do. It works for me. I finally get it.
You finally get it. That's what's up. That's what's up.
It took me 38 years to finally get it. Oh,
you gotta tell me what you got now. What did you get?
I've been a people pleaser my whole life. And I'm always very cautious.
Okay, cautious. Yeah.
Like I always keep them in mind of what makes them happy, but I always put them first before myself. I've never been very good at putting me first. This is the first time I heard this is good. Like, I love hearing that you're supposed to make yourself happy first. Which is, okay, so I've heard of that. Okay, I have heard of that, but I didn't connect the dots as far as putting yourself first, making yourself happy. But I didn't see that even connecting or transitioning to business too. Which is an eye-opener. It's a very much an eye-opener for me. And I know, like, people tell me I need to be more selfish. But at one point, I don't know how to be more selfish. Because you lived your life always putting others first.
Mm-hmm.
But during that process, you lose a lot of yourself.
Mm-hmm.